Welcome back. We're talking of badly made pickles. This is not about the taste, this is about the hygiene. And to get talking about this, we have a senior officer from the Food Safety Department, Mr. Jaykumar. Mr. Jaykumar, thank you for joining us on this program.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Jaykumar, first question. We see so many units really flouting rules. Now at a macro level, since you are a senior officer in the department, at a macro level, across the state, can we hope for more hygienic food in the future?
Sir, definitely we are at it, sir. We are at it because of the shortage of the staff, and this is a very new department.
Okay.
We are coming up now. For example, in another 1 week, we are giving every district one Bolero jeep, to tell you.
Okay.
Slowly we are picking up. We thank you for helping us in tracking these people. Definitely we will come with you. Please show us the people. Definitely we will see that they close their units.
Okay. Also, under the law, because this law is about 2 years old and it carries very strong penalties, can we look for some kind of penalizing in the future, only which will serve as a deterrent for others?
Sir, definitely the law is 2 years old, but the implementation of the law started from last August only in our state.
Okay.
So, definitely the law is people friendly, and it doesn't mean that it is actually the traders are punished by this. We want the traders to cut down their margin of profit and spend some amount for hygiene. Okay. And spend some amount for the basic health of the workers working in their unit. So, definitely if they realize that the profit of margin has to come down because of the law, and definitely there is not going to be the traders. Definitely both of us can help the people of this state, and we will see that the disease has come down in the state. Yes, sir.
Well, Mr. Jaykumar, also your officer, when she went there, she had all kinds of excuses. Owner not present. She couldn't even pick up a sample legally.
No. Definitely I told them, I will accompany them in a couple of days. Definitely I will accompany them. If owner is there or not, we will see that the sample is collected, and we will make the Mahajar and we will seal the unit, sir.
Mr. Ravindranath, we have a consumer activist from the Consumer Care Society, a very senior activist, Mr. Ravindranath Guru, who would like to ask you.
Dr. Jaykumar, see, you are telling 2 years old. As I told, the Food Adulteration Act is from 1954, and 7-8 acts you have merged and done it. Should they not give what I am requesting through this media is also you had come to our awareness program which we held in last March for the consumers. We request a full-time food safety commissioner which is the need of the day. And infrastructure, they don't have infrastructure. If lady goes alone or with one or two, what is the infrastructure which you have created in last 2 years? There is no full-time food safety commissioner in Karnataka state.
Of course.
Yeah, see, please bring it to the government's notice. Through Newsline, we appeal to the government. As you are giving to food security or Annadana Yojana, please give priority to the food safety. So that appoint a full-time food safety commissioner who can devote his time to see that FSSA is implemented in letter and spirit.
Sir, I assure you by March and definitely the department will be in a full swing, sir. Because our files are moving very fast. All the officers, all the leaders are cooperating with us. And definitely the response is very good, sir. Definitely I assure you, in a couple of months you will see the change, sir. I assure you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. All this comes under Mr. U.T. Khader.
Yes, sir.
All this comes under Mr. U.T. Khader, who got the first prize from our media when we did a survey of the best performing minister. Mr. Khader got the first prize.
Yes.
We hope he will take this as a priority and puts food safety and not food security as the only priority of this government.
See, one thing is there. Earlier, it comes under consumer.
Mr. Ravindranath, thank you for joining us. Mr. Jaykumar, thank you for joining us.
See, food and civil supplies and consumer affairs.
Okay.
When I met last January, wanted to create awareness on food safety, he says, no, where were your activists when they were enacting the law? They have taken out this from our consumer, this one. You should have recommended it should be in the consumer department. Why they have done is, food is a health.
Absolutely.
See, even today, BBMP, trade license are issued by medical officer health of the ward or now
Yes,
deputy
yes,
health
yes,
officer
yes.
because they are given priority to food. So, in correct thinking, they told Food Safety Standards Act can be better implemented by health department
Yes.
than by BBMP or local bodies.
Okay.
So that is why, so now once important, so act has come to their hand, they should have ensured first act a full time, unless a full time food safety commissioner is there, he cannot ensure. Now in addition to other duties he has to do it. So that is why food safety commissioner has to be appointed immediately.
Absolutely, because you can't have an Ayush director who's looking after Ayush and 60
Health.
other things. Among that, food safety is one issue. I think food safety needs to be given that priority and impetus. Otherwise, all of us as people will tend to suffer. And we have seen any number of health issues, whether it be cancers or severe problems like Ms. Srimati was mentioning, all a result of adulterated food. And I hope we step in from the department, from the media will of course help you. We helped you with the gutka ban even as you went out. I hope something is done in that regard. With that, we come to the very end of this discussion. Thank you for joining us, especially Ms. Rabindranath Guru. Thank you for joining us, and Mr. Riker, you are a very senior officer. Thank you for coming and answering our questions. And thank you, Ms. Srimati, Ms. Raghu, and Ms. Saraswati. I hope you are able to nab that errant owner. With that, we come to the very end of this discussion. On the other side is a News 9 special. Stay tuned.